Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new, my name is Cara, and today I'm going to be doing like a back to school makeup look with all drugstore products. I have been getting so many drugstore products in PR lately, and it's that time of year that everyone films a back to school look and uses drugstore products, so that works out perfectly. I'm going to be showing you some drugstore products that I haven't tried yet, and then some drugstore products that are in my kit and I use on like a daily basis. So let's jump right into it. I am just going to clip my hair back. It is hot in here. So before I start filming, I usually use some kind of like body bronzer or body shimmer just so my skin looks nice and healthy and glowy. I love Sally Hansen. I love a lot of their products. I'm not sure that I really loved this though. I don't know if you can even see it shimmering. I mean, I'll know when I'm editing the footage back. So to start this off, for drugstore moisturizer, I'm going to be going in with the Pond's moisturizer. This is in my kit. I use it all the time. As you can see, it's almost empty. Now I also use like Charlotte Tilbury Magic Cream. That's what I have in my vanity in my bathroom for like nighttime, but for like daytime or just keep in my kit, I love this. It's great. I feel like I've been using Pond's forever. I think my mom uses that same Pond's, and I feel like she uses like the Pond's cold cream to take her makeup off too, which I haven't really tried since I lived at home. Pond's is great. They have great skincare, super affordable pricing, and nice and convenient. You can find it at the drugstore. So for primer today, I am going to be trying out something new. I'm going to be trying out, because my skin just feels kind of dry. I don't know if you could tell, but I'm sunburned. Not peeling yet. It literally just happened. So I'm just trying to moisturize as much as possible. So I'm going to be going in with the CoverGirl. Now, CoverGirl just sent me these, and they sent me one for moisturizing, and then they sent me one for like mattifying or like oil control. Yeah, mattifying. So I'm going to use this one today, but I haven't tried these. So if you are looking for a drugstore product that I have tried and have more experience with besides what I'm about to show you right now, I'm going to show you this Joa. This is a primer, and it's so cute. It has little gold specks in it. I don't think there's any way you'll be able to see that on camera, but it's just like a fun product. Joa has a whole bunch of fun products. If I was in high school, I would be all over this, just because who wouldn't want like an extra little sparkle in their primer? I'm not saying that the sparkle actually carries onto your face and you're not gonna be like a glittery mess. It's just kind of like cute. So here, I'll put a little on my hand to show you. Just nice and smooth, and it feels really nice. It feels like a silicone base, so I just like kind of love rubbing this on my skin. Oh, it feels so nice. This one has it. I'm not saying that I religiously use primer, especially in a rush or if I was going to high school. There's no way in hell I have time to like prime or probably even moisturize at that point in my life. But that is a primer that does, like, it looks cute, it feels nice, and I really like the brand Joa. I think all their products are cute. I feel like they're owned by Kiss, because like one time I was talking to like someone from Joa, they had a Kiss email address, so I don't know if they're associated. I'm gonna guess that they are. I don't know if you guys have been following my Instagram, but I actually did like little video with the Joa peel off mask. Again, it's gold mask, and it just dries on your face and you peel it off as one. So another like super fun product, like especially if you're in high school and you want something that's just like cute, like Instagram worthy, Joa is where it's at. So I'm gonna be picking up that CoverGirl moisturizing primer. Oh, it's white, which is strange. Feels nice. The white went away immediately. I was hoping it wasn't gonna be like sunscreen. I've been rubbing sunscreen on my face constantly, and you know, you're not really sure if all the white like rubs away, but not the case with this. It does feel very moisturizing, and I needed that. So far, so good. Actually, it feels really nice. I can't stop touching my face. Moving on to foundation, I'm gonna be trying the CoverGirl True Blend foundation. I'm using a lot of CoverGirl products today because they just sent me like so much stuff, and I am gonna try it all out today. So it looks pretty good. It feels good. I mean, I did just like moisturize and prime my face really well too. And I'm using a beauty blender, which I feel like it always goes on better with a beauty blender. The coloring, it looks off in my like screen I'm watching this in, but in the actual mirror, it looks perfect. And they only sent me one color, so this was like my only option. But it does match perfect. This foundation seems pretty good. I don't really have a lot to cover besides the sunburn. And in person, it looks absolutely perfect. So like I said, I'm just using this for the first time ever, so I can't really like recommend its wear and how it's gonna like wear throughout the day. So far, so good, like first impression. But I am gonna recommend some drugstore favorites. So NYX Foundations is a drugstore favorite for me. I am so obsessed with this foundation here, Stay Matte Not Flat. It's literally like what I've been wearing for the past year, I would say. And if you watch my videos, you already know that. I buy these at Ulta when they go on sale, just because Ulta always has NYX on sale, like buy one, get one half off, and I literally buy a million of them. I have them in every color. I have them in my kit. I just love this foundation. And it's so cheap. They just came out with this one, the Born to Glow, and I have been wearing this since I got this. I probably picked this one up maybe 3 weeks ago, maybe a month ago, and I've been using it. I'm wearing this in shade Buff, and I just love it. The color, I tested them out at Ulta before I bought. And then in these, like I said, I have every color, so I'll usually wear like a 5 or 6 or like a 7 if I have like a really nice spray tan that day. These are great. So if you have oily skin, go with the matte one. If you have dry skin, go with the glow, or if you just have a preference versus matte or glow. I like them both. They're just great foundations. So for concealer today, I'm going to be using the CoverGirl True Blend Concealer. And they sent me this in 3 different colors. The one that I decided to try is L150 Porcelain. I'm wondering now if I should have gone a little bit darker, but we'll see. So, ooh, I love the applicator. So as you can see, it's got that like Shape Tape applicator, super thick, which I already love. Oh, yep, that's really light. I should have grabbed one of the darker ones. It's fine. Yeah, every concealer should have this applicator. It's nice. You don't want one of those little tiny doe foot applicators because then it's like, what are you even covering? So with my concealer, and everyone should do this, if you don't do this, take it onto the side of your nose. Like here, watch me do this one. Like really take it onto the side of your nose, and now you're gonna narrow out your nose. I almost want you to like rewind this video like 2 seconds so you can see what my nose looked like before. Obviously it's not blended right now, but your nose actually like goes out to here with like just like shadowing and stuff. Well, mine and probably most noses, because this trick works on everyone I do it on. But now we're taking away the shadow that is caused by like the nose like casting it over here, making it appear larger, and we're bringing it in. So just take it on your nose. Also, I always take my concealer around here because I get redness throughout the day, and the extra concealer being there just like holds up better than foundation. So same thing, let's blend this on out. Now I don't have a drugstore concealer that I love. I use Shape Tape. Pretty much only use Shape Tape. I have tried the NYX concealers. I'm not going to say I love them. They have the smaller doe foot applicator. But I really like this one. Look at that coverage. It kind of looks like I put too much on. Kind of looks like I have Shape Tape on. That is awesome if this is like a Shape Tape dupe. I just looked at it up close, and I don't know, I may have just put too much on, but it looks very dry. It doesn't feel it because, again, I'm primed and moisturized and I'm using a beauty blender, so everything feels amazing. But if you have like lines, which I guess I have like super fine ones because I am up there, don't use this. Just stick with your Shape Tape. Let me see if I can zoom you in. I don't know. Do you see the texture there that I'm talking about? Yeah, you can see it. As soon as I stop moving and it focuses, you can see what I'm talking about. Just stuff that I normally don't see there on my face. I am putting more foundation on. What am I doing? All right, so I blended it all out and I'm ready to move on. Next, I'm gonna be going in with the Rimmel London Insta Duo Contour Stick. I didn't contour when I was in high school, but it like wasn't a thing yet. So I don't know what you guys are doing these days. You probably contour. That's how I contour my nose. I get the lines as close together as absolutely possible. I see so many people contouring wrong and it's so annoying. Like, the way people contour is they just like draw a line on the side of the nose and now you're making your nose look wider. Get those lines in there, get them together. Come on, people. Okay, so I'm just gonna contour everywhere you would use a contour stick. I like don't really cream contour anymore just because I feel like it gets blended away and I'm lazy and I just like kind of do what counts. Like, I won't skip the steps that are like gonna count, you know? Who could take me seriously right now? Okay, so I'm gonna blend it out. If you were wondering what I just did with my lips, that is to make your lips look bigger, because who doesn't want their lips to look so big without having like crazy lip injections and looking like a duck? Okay, blending this into like my hairline. Okay, so if you cream contour, that was so blendable. Sometimes I don't like contour sticks because I feel like they dry before you get to blend it out. I'm gonna use the highlight side of this just for the hell of it. Just, oh wow, is there shimmer in it? Oh no, okay. I don't know why I didn't think that there was just gonna be shimmer in it. I guess just the last highlight stick I used, it was just like a concealer end. How was the Kim Kardashian one? Was that a concealer end too? I don't know, I never tried that one. Oh wow, that's actually pretty. So let's put it down wherever I highlight. I love how subtle it is. Like, it's really nice. That's a cool product. Next up, gonna be going in with the CoverGirl Banana Powder. Super excited to try this product. I haven't used banana powder in a long time. I used to use like the Ben Nye banana powder. And then, I don't know. I've been so obsessed with my RCMA no color powder. Like, so obsessed. Like, the obsession is real. Like, I don't even want to use a powder. Like, I won't even use a powder if I don't have my RCMA no color powder. That's how obsessed I am. Reason being is just I feel like any other powder doesn't keep my makeup on all day. This RCMA no color powder keeps my makeup on like insanely well. So perfect. I could do my makeup at like 7 a.m. and like stay out until like 10 o'clock and it'll still be perfect. Any other powder I've tried, and it's like a lot, doesn't do the same thing. So I'm just shaking some of this banana powder out onto the lid. It came with this cute little fluff, so maybe I'll use that. Nah, I'm gonna use my beauty blender. So I'm just dipping on into the powder. Got a lot on here. And let's just, whoa. Okay, dip again. Oh my God. And then for down here, I like drag it just to like cut that contour. Whoa. So I put it on in like a baking motion, but I really don't leave it on my skin long. I feel like I don't need to. So I just put like a ton on for like a couple seconds, and I think a couple seconds is all you need. And then when I'm brushing it off, I like use this excess powder to like cover the rest of my face. And if that's not enough, I'll dip back into the lid and grab some more. So, oh my God, I used too much. Oh no. Okay. See, as I'm like brushing it, I'm brushing it around this area too, because I don't want a lot of powder there, because I'm gonna put more powder there when I contour. I just want some to keep my makeup on, to set it all in place. And I put my powder on first because I feel like when your skin's all wet from the concealer and foundation and all that cream I just put on, I don't want it to grab onto, like, I don't want the bronzer to get like patchy and like grab certain like wetter spots than others. So I do this dusting first. I'm gonna grab a little more powder for my forehead. Guys, in the mirror, everything is looking really good. Like, I even blended out that concealer drama that I thought I was having. Everything looks amazing. Now, in my screen still, the color is off. The white balance is off because I just can't get my white balance right for like the life of me. It's so annoying. Oh, okay, so dupe for the CoverGirl would be RCMA. It's not Drugstore, but the price point is. It's like $10 or $12 and it's on Amazon, and Amazon Prime it. It's at your house the next day. For me, that's even better than Drugstore. So, moving on. Next up is the Rimmel London Natural Bronzer. I've never used this before, but I'm so excited to because, I mean, just look at it. The color looks nice. Nice lot of product in here. I'm hoping I really love it. I'm gonna start right off over here. I put like a decent amount on the brush, and then I was like, uh-oh, I don't know like how pigmented it's gonna be, so I don't wanna. Okay, looking good. Oh, I like the color a lot. So I just kind of bronze, like, you know, here, here, and around here. Also, real important, here, all on your neck. And then I'm switching over to an eyeshadow brush and just going over that nose contour too. Not that I need it. That Insta contour stick, what's it called? Insta Duo Contour Stick by Rimmel was awesome for my nose contour. Like, that was ideal. Okay, so far, guys, I feel like my makeup is coming out just as good as if I was not using drugstore products. So that is amazing. Next, I'm also by Rimmel. I'm going to be using the Maxi Blush. So I've never used this before either. This is new, but I did pull out some other drugstore blushes. Oh, there's a little bit of shimmer in this. I normally don't use a shimmer in my blush, but I'm okay with it. If I was in high school, I probably would. Because, you know, like as you get older, you don't put any shimmer in the inside of your face. But when you're in high school, there's no rules. I guess actually there's a lot of rules when you're in high school, but not with your makeup. Do your own thing. Now, this I'm not sure where it's sold besides Ulta, but Essence, I talked about it in my last two videos because I'm just so obsessed with the price point on this brand. They're only $3.99 for the blushes, and like their liners are only $1.99 and $2.99, I think. Amazing price. These have been in my kit since the day I bought them, and I've been using them, and they're really good. So, either way, if you decide to go for your drugstore price point blush, get it, girl. Next up, for a highlight, trying out for the first time today, CoverGirl True Blend Super Stunner. Cool name. So I didn't mention a drugstore bronzer dupe because I really don't have one, and I don't really think I have found a drugstore highlight either. I see a lot of people using like that Wet n Wild one. I think I had that at one point and it was just like too chunky or something. If a product isn't like amazing from the drugstore, I just don't use it again. Like, I'm not gonna put it in my kit. I'm not gonna use it on a client. I mean, I'm doing clients. So I have to make sure that a product is like tried and true before I use it on someone, because they need their makeup to last all day. I need to blow their mind with how great everything is blending together and looking. So I don't mess around. So drugstore highlight, I haven't found a good one yet. This one looks insanely pretty, and I have very high hopes for it. So super pretty. You see that? Super shimmery, and it looks pretty finely milled, which is the problem with most drugstore highlights, that they're too chunky. And if you have any kind of texture on your skin, which is blemishes, hair, big pores, fine lines, heavy wrinkles, any kind of texture, and that's like an area where you like would have wrinkles and stuff, a highlight that is like chunky ain't gonna work. But this is back to school, so you don't need to worry about that drama. Okay, so I put a lot on, so it does look a little chunky, but we're gonna blend it out and take another look. It is popping, that's for sure. The color's real pretty. Ooh, that looks so good right there. It looks wet. Now that is like highlight on top of highlight, because I use that cream highlight too. Okay, I like it. Let me smile. Ooh, wow, I have more wrinkles than I thought I did. If you have like fine lines there and you can afford a more high-end highlight, then get it. But if you can't, this is the best drugstore one that I have found. But you see how it is on me. It looks so pretty. The color's nice. Everything's good. But then, I don't know. It's fine, maybe. I'm being dramatic. Also, like, my standards are a little bit whack, because like I said, I'm not going to be like using it on a client if I don't think it's like 100% gonna work, because there's no need for me to take any chances because I have 30 other highlights in my bag. We're back to school. Teenagers, use this highlight. It's great. Moving on to eyes, I'm gonna go back in with the bronzer that I used, the Rimmel natural bronzer. It says waterproof bronzing powder. If anyone knows anything about waterproof makeup, leave it in the comment section below, because I don't know, is any makeup actually waterproof? And like, I've actually had like a client ask, do you use waterproof makeup? Like, what do you mean, like your mascara? What are you talking about, like waterproof makeup? But that actually says waterproof. I don't think normal products say that. That might be like a drugstore thing, just like a selling point. I don't know, fill me in. Okay. So, going back in with the brush I used for my nose contour, which is a fluffy blending eyeshadow brush, and the bronzer, and just kind of like shaping out my eyes, adding some dimension in there. I always like just go over my eyelids with my concealer. So there is absolutely no dimension left in them because I have taken it all away, which is a good thing because I have redness and veins on my eyelids. I also always take it onto my lower lash line. Nice and smoky. So since this is like a back to school makeup look and I already put like full face on, no way you have time to do your eyeshadow too. So I'm keeping this simple. I first add some dimension with the shadow. Next, I'm gonna be picking up this Wonder Swipe from Rimmel London. See, the first time they sent me these, I just thought that they were eyeliners, and I've used them before in my videos, you know, when I'm doing like crazy cut creases and stuff. But then they sent it to me again, and I read it, and it said liner to shadow. So we're using it as a shadow today. Also, besides the point that we're tight on time, because we gotta make that school bus, I also just don't really trust any drugstore eyeshadows, I don't think. I don't think I really found one that I liked. A little over here. That's actually so pretty and so simple. And then I'm gonna go back into that highlight and maybe just highlight like my inner corner. Perfect. Maybe I'll put a little on top of this too. I don't know if you need to set it, 'cause I'm new to using that product as a shadow, but why not? So nice. Now something that I did when I was young, and I do again now, I don't know why I didn't do it for so long, is a nude liner in your waterline. So this is also from Essence, what I was just telling you about. And it just covers the redness that would otherwise be in my eyes. I feel like if you have blue eyes, you probably have the same, like, you know, red undertones and like redness in your eye. I think blue eyes are like more sensitive, and our eyes are just always getting red too. So this is just gonna like make them pop. It's just gonna bring some extra attention in. If you haven't tried this, try it. Get that Essence eyeliner. It's only like $1.99 or $2.99. Next, CoverGirl mascara. I always use Drugstore mascara, and this is the mascara that I have been using currently. I also love L'Oreal Telescopic. I feel like they stopped making it and they brought it back. So I just saw it at the counter at Ulta when I was checking out. And I really like this mascara. Now this comes in normal and waterproof. I'm using the normal. I have the waterproof right here as well, but you don't really want to use waterproof mascara on your lashes on a daily basis because it's super drying. It's gonna make them brittle, and you don't want your eyelashes to fall out. I love Drugstore lashes, I really do. So if I'm doing like a crazy look just for Instagram, I might use like a Lily Lash or a Huda or something like that. But they're honestly just too crazy for my eyes in public. So these I use on everyone. I always have these in my bag. These are perfect for like bridesmaids, stuff like that. They just fit and they feel comfortable. A lot of lashes, especially the nicer or more expensive ones, they have a thicker band. That's how you're able to, like, they'll promote it that you can wear them 30 times. I don't think that's true, but they have a thicker band. These, when you pull them off, they kind of lose their shape because the band's so thin, but they're so much more comfortable. For someone who's never worn lashes before, this is the way to go. Don't start with anything else. Don't start with that crap from Claire's, like a Katy Perry lash or something. That's a joke. Those are all plastic. They're so painful. They don't look good. They look super fake and everything. Just buy these. This is probably $10 or $11, and it came with 5 pairs. You can buy single ones for probably $3, $4, $5. And sometimes you can even buy like a pack of glue, like 1 pair of lashes with a small glue for like $5 or $6. So if you don't have glue, that kills 2 birds with 1 stone. The other lashes, I also love to use these. These are just like the little 3-piece clusters. They make such a difference, even if you were just to stick 1 or 2 on each eye. So my battery died. I ended up putting lashes on. A lot's happened since you last saw me. I used the Kiss strip of lashes, and I mean, they look so natural, so nice, but like a lot more like finished. Now we're moving on to lips, and I'm gonna be going in with a Essence lip liner, like I already spoke about, and lining my lips. If you watch my videos, you know I normally don't wear lip liner, but if I am gonna wear lip liner, I'm gonna make sure that I like color in my lips pretty much with it, so that way I don't have like a crazy like line of like unblended. And then also, if you're gonna use lip liner, fill in your lips, and then when your lip product wears off, the lip liner should keep like your lips looking colorful. So in that way, in that case, color the whole thing in. I'm torn because I have a lot of Drugstore lip products that I want to try out. I have these really pretty Revlon lip glosses, and I tried this one out early today before I started filming. I just had this lip gloss and my brows drawn on to run out and run some errands. And I really liked it. I also liked the way it faded off. It faded off like super natural, but like it kept my lips like looking moisturized and like slightly tinted still. So I like this. But then I saw this little guy on my desk, and I have some full-size ones of these too, but this is the only one I could find right now. This is also by Joa, that brand I was telling you about earlier that you can find at CVS. And I'm gonna use that. I love that. It's like a super wearable finish. The color is Babe. And the Essence lip liner color that I used was number 8, Big Proposal. So I think that looks really good. I really, really like that. Another lip gloss that I have over here that I haven't tried yet that I want to is this Rimmel London Stay Glossy. So what should I do now? Should I top it with the Rimmel London Stay Glossy or the Revlon that I've already tried I know I like? I'm going to go with this one just because I think the color is going to look nicer with this. I don't want this to be too light on top of that color that I already put down. So again, earlier when I had this on, I just wearing it by itself and it looked really good by itself, but it also looks really good on top of these. Another lip product that I'm going to talk about that's Drugstore that I've used for a long time and love are these NYX soft lip creams. They are almost like a liquid lipstick, except they're a super wearable finish, and they feel really nice on your lips. They fade off nice. It's a lot just like easier to use, especially if you're going to school, and if you put like your Kylie lip kit on, you know, you have to like reapply so seriously like after you eat, so it doesn't look crazy. These just kind of fade off naturally. This is in the shape Abu Dhabi, which is one of my favorites, and then my other favorite is Stockholm. They're just like super wearable, like nude-ish colors, but like not too nude. Like they give your lips some color, which is what you want. And lastly, to finish off this look, I'm going in with the CoverGirl Outlast Active Setting Spray. It's a cooling setting spray all day wear. The only thing I didn't do on camera today was my brows. Like I said, I already had a little bit done, and I also don't really have a Drugstore brow product. I used to use, it was a little NYX shadow. It was like shadow meant for your brows. It had a little wax pot in it and then like 2 colored shadows, and I used that for literally probably a decade. Just now, I don't mess around with my brows. I'm an Anastasia brow girl. So I think they wore off a little bit when I was like pouncing all that foundation and concealer and setting spray around. So I'm just going to quickly go over it. Also, I just started using pencil again, and it really does save so much freaking time. That's the only reason I switch to using pencil, because I do love my dip brow, and I feel like it doesn't budge when you're throwing other makeup around your face. I also did a video on the Kai Brow products, and I remember her brow pencil was only like $14, so that's almost like Drugstore price point. And I mean, it was just cute, nothing special. This pencil is better just because it glides on a little bit smoother. And hers didn't glide as nice, but like that's a very like, you know, not a serious problem to have, how it glides. I'm just being picky. And then I just brush it through. I did receive this CoverGirl brow gel. They sent it to me in 4 shades. This was the lightest shade. Then they had like a darker brown and a black. No blonde though. The 4th shade was clear, so I guess I should probably use the clear, but that's not really gonna like show you how the product works. So I was just gonna skip Drugstore brows, but let's see. I do like using a brow gel now too, and I have been. I just brush all of my few that I have natural brow hairs up, so that way they kind of like go over the product, and then like it looks like my brows are like actually on my head, when in actuality I don't normally show myself without my brows on camera very often. I must like actually be doing a brow tutorial, otherwise I'm starting with my brows on because I don't know, I just look crazy. I guess I have hairs, but they are so like blonde that you don't see them. I've gotten them tinted before, and then it's been like, wow, where did all these hairs come from? I actually have brows, but if I don't tint them, I just look like browless. Okay, so this gel worked. It did exactly what I wanted it to do, and it's holding it up there pretty strongly. You see? It really made the hairs there a little darker, and they're staying up there in place. So I was wrong. There are good drugstore brow products. I just maybe haven't found them yet. So if you actually have any recommendations for me for a brow pencil, since I'm on a pencil kick right now, what brand has a good retractable one? Because, you know, I don't have time to be sharpening it. I need a nice little retractable one I can just throw in my bag and always have. So that completes this look for today. I really like how it came out. It doesn't look like bad at all. I feel like no one would be able to tell if I had drugstore makeup on or if I had, you know, expensive makeup on. Everything I used was really nice. It looks so good. Like, I am so impressed. Hopefully they wear throughout the day the same, because I would say that's probably the only difference then, because all these products were literally awesome. Yeah, everything was awesome. So I hope you guys also thought this was awesome. I hope you were able to learn something from this. I hope you were able to find some drugstore products, some really nicely priced products. If you were in the market for foundation, hopefully one of my recommendations will work out for you, or, you know, a blush, whatever it may be. There's a lot of great products out there in the drugstores that I feel like don't get enough credit half the time, including from me. Even though I feel like I am not scared to use a drugstore product. I am not scared to tell everyone in the world that this foundation is literally awesome. They're just the best thing ever. I love these, and this is what I wear more often than not. But now it's this one. Now this one is in my, like, I keep like a tiny makeup bag, and this is like pretty much with me all the time. So if I'm going down to my shore house or wherever I'm going, I have like small versions of everything in here to like give myself a full face, like all my go-to things that I need. And this is going right back in there. This foundation was really good too, though. So one other thing I wanted to talk about that I didn't talk about, and I was planning on talking about it in the beginning when I was doing my moisturizer, I grabbed these products out of my bathroom. This is part of my skincare routine. It is makeup wipes, because first I'll use a wipe. This is by No. 7. It's a drugstore brand. This or Neutrogena, those are great too. Spent a lot of money on makeup wipes because you go through them like crazy. They take your makeup off. If I need help taking my eye makeup off, if I was like filming and I had some crazy makeup on, I'll use this. I can either like add it, like put some on a wipe, or put it on one of those little like white cotton things. Or I also have, and I didn't grab it, the little jar that comes with the pre-wet eye makeup wipes too. So this Rimmel London eye makeup remover really takes everything off super quick. Sometimes I have a ton of makeup on, and taking off your makeup when you have a ton of makeup on is not fun. And then after you use makeup wipes, you should always like cleanse your skin as well. And I use this No. 7. You could tell because it's halfway gone. See? It is called Radiant Results Revitalizing Micellar Cleansing Water. Radiant, healthier looking, energized skin. Whatever it says, I use it. Yeah, so this is the like skincare drugstore products that I had in my bathroom. So I figured I would grab those out as well. I have a lot more skincare than just this, but as far as like taking my makeup off, I don't think that there's any reason to buy expensive stuff to remove your makeup. I've been rambling way too much about foundations and ways to remove your makeup. So if you have any questions for me, leave them in the comments below. If you have any other drugstore recommendations for me, I'm like all about this right now, so leave those in the comments below. And if you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel for more tutorials, and I'll see you in the next one.